Hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? I'm experimenting a little bit. That's why I was taking a while. There we go.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
I got
what's
this
that?
on camera.
Who's that? That must be Cosmic Beat. Hello, Cosmic Beat. I was having trouble getting both YouTube and Twitch avatars to show up. Looks like I'm still having trouble. I don't know. I thought that previously I had both on there. But I've realized that it's only showing Twitch. Because normally there would be like 2 My Blue Heathers. I know that it's been that way before. I'm not crazy. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm sorry. You don't get an avatar today. I haven't had a chance to look into it more than that. Quick access. I don't know. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's see. Hello, AB80. Thanks for the lurk. Lurking is just as good as not lurking. I don't want Stream Elements to show up. Let's delete you. Bye. Who else? Blurp? We don't want Blurp in there. Who's that? Blurp. Blurp, I said no. Oh my gosh, they keep coming back. Nope, I'm just gonna delete you. Blurp. There we go. I hope everybody's doing well today. I only plan on streaming once this week, but I missed you guys. It's been a while, so I thought, hey, let's do something. It's gonna be a short stream today, but it'll be fun. I mean, I guess. It's always fun. We're gonna look at the Spiel Essen preview. Do you guys ever look at these previews on BoardGameGeek.com? I'm gonna throw squids over here. And my blue heather. Oops. I'm gonna come up here and I'm just gonna drop you. Whee! John Tripp. Hey, John Tripp. Good to see you. How's it going? It's going well. Oh yeah, I forgot. So, John Tripp, you're probably like, what's going on? Since you're not in Discord. Last week, finished my preview for Song of Silveranth. And then I had family in town the rest of the week. It was our fall break. I had a, what's it called? A wedding. My sister had a wedding. So I couldn't stream. And then took a while to get everything back in order in this room. But we're back in order. So thanks for asking. John Tripp, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, congrats to the wedding. It was a funny thing. They actually were already married. My sister and her husband got married last year, but they didn't have like a ceremony or anything, and they wanted a ceremony. So that's what the last week was all about, was the celebration and all that. So technically, I mean, it was a wedding service, but they were technically already married, but it was still an exciting time to celebrate. How has everybody been? Great Nero. It's the first time, or first chatter, commenter. I was gonna say, I'm losing track of words. Hello? My Blue Heather is here. As always. Squids, they call me Squids, also known as the Great Nero, also known as Warren. AB80's lurking. Cosmic Beats here, of course. Board Game Bard Waves. You didn't mute me. I didn't mute you. Oh man, what a callback. Makes me miss my wife. Thanks for doing that. Let's see. John Tripp says, I was on vacation in California last time you were streaming, so it's been forever. Yeah, it sure has. It's weird. It's like there's a lot going. Oops, I can't see the thing because the little guys are covering it. There's a lot going on, but there's not a lot going on, if that makes sense. I can't really do like regular streams like I used to. I've got to dedicate, a whole lot of time to the job hunt. So, I'm trying some new tactics. Been working on a new format for my resume. So, maybe that'll get some attention from others. But I love hanging out with you guys, and I'm excited because tomorrow is going to be a blast. We have Board Game Bard and My Blue Heather. Maybe, the invitation's open to anybody, but we're going to be streaming some new cooperative video games. There's some couple of demos for some games. They look downright chaotic, which is always fun. One's called Paddle Together, where you're rowing a boat. Let's see. Let me pull that up. We can all look at it together. Paddle Together, physics-based chaotic co-op adventure where communication and teamwork are your only hope and also your biggest threat. So, you gotta paddle in sync. Whee! That looks like so much fun. Blame each other at every turn. Easy. Crash into obstacles and try not to drown while questioning your friendship together. So that'll be a lot of fun. Lots of death, looks like. I've already downloaded this. The full version comes out November 21st, but the demo is free. So again, if you're watching and you're available tomorrow about this time, you're welcome to join us. What is this? How many players? Why don't they say how many players? It doesn't say. This has 3 players. 2, 3. So we'll see. But that'll be fun. And then the other game, I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this other game. You will? Oh, that'll be great. We want you to join. 10 men, 1 pope. What could be better? So that's Paddle Together. And the other one I'm even more excited about, even though I can't think of the name. Hold on. Somebody help me out. Oh, here it is. I've been looking forward to this game for quite a while. Watch your mouth. Everyone has a forbidden word, and saying it hurts your friends. Explore spooky dungeons, cast spells, and defeat monsters by talking. Funny, scary, and beware of backstabbing friends. So again, it's going to be a blast. There's some words you can't say. Don't say follow me. And then they just die because he said follow me. So it's a little bit like the repo style game where you're like going in, I think, and trying to collect things. The avatars look silly, like little bean people. But yeah, we're gonna try both those games tomorrow. Both demos are free. And it's gonna be a blast. Yes, it will be fun. I'm gonna try to get Saturn V Rock to play as well. Joey was gonna play, but he just had to go and have dentist work. Let's see. See, these don't say. Am I crazy? Should there be a place on these pages that show how many players are supported? Co-op. Anyway, I guess it's not that important. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 people in that screenshot. It's up to 8. Nice. Okay. I think you just find the first number on the page that you can find, and that is it. Okay, the first number on the page I found is 1. So 1 player. Bard says up to 8. I believe Bard. All right. Hey, it's Two Sheds. Hello, Two Sheds. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. We're gonna spend some time today looking at the Spiel Essen preview from Board Game Geek.
Why?
I normally look at these things. I've been completely out of the loop on. All right, you're busy working and multitasking. Well, that's the best way to work, is with a stream running. I've been so out of loop on the new games coming out. I just don't know what's up. It used to be, it used to be my job to be up on all that kind of stuff, but I just haven't kept up with it lately. So that's why I wanted to do this, to see what's going on. Before we get into this, what about you? Do y'all have any games that are upcoming that you're looking forward to that I should keep my eye out on for? There's that. The only one really that I know about is that like superhero Stonemaier game. Because Stonemaier games always make a big splash, big buzz when they're announced. Did I start? I didn't start closed captioning. There, start listening. Check, check. All right, good. Thank you all. One more thing. Or let's do a battle royal kind of thing. Used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now I'm with isn't it. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seem weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you too. That was difficult to read. Thanks, Brandon. I just pre-ordered Black Rose Wars Rebirth. Nice. I've always thought that the packaging and the graphic, or like the illustration for Black Rose Wars looks nice, looks cool. Just pre-ordered Magical Athlete. I would love to have that. I played way back in the day, 2017. I played Tom Vassel's version of Magical Athlete, which was highly customized, and it was incredible how crazy it was. So I'm really excited about the new one. I'd love to play it. The new Captain's Chair expansion. Always looking forward to Terror Escape 2, but that is a ways off. Is Captain's Chair a 2-player Star Trek game? I'm assuming that's what you're asking. Unless you're asking if Magical Athlete was a 2-player Star Trek game. Two Shed says yes. What'd you think? What did you think of Forgotten Waters and Sleeping Gods? All right, these guys are going away. Let's do a super fun, kind of similar games, both very enjoyable. Yes. Absolutely. All right, let's do a battle royal, and then we can get into the preview. I got in the habit of saying battle royal because that's what they called it on here for the longest time, and then they changed it. No, it still says battle royal. Oops. I got rusty. Oh no, it started. I accidentally clicked start already. Cancel, cancel. Well, you're just gonna be plopped in there. Sorry, I started it. My monitor of what's happening is very small right now, so I'm just watching. Let's see, we still have... open this. Brandon and Board Game Bard and Orin and Great Nero are still in the battle. Uh-oh. Bard is doomed. Orin is stuck. Great Nero's coming after Brandon. Brandon's got the ranged. So I don't feel very good about your odds, Great Nero. Brandon wins. Brandon wins. Way to go! The 6-second delay is chaos. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm gonna play this time. Let's see if Brandon can do 2 in a row. Brandon, can you do 2 in a row? No? Okay. I believe you. Ooh. All right, we're gonna start it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hornist is in the battle. Good to see you, Hornist. Wow. All right. YOLO. Hey, YOLO. Good to see you as well. I'm dead. Thanks for killing me, 2 sheds. Appreciate it. Hornist is on a murder streak. We got Brandon with ranged again. Look out. Hornist, I'm so sorry. That was a pretty sharp looking axe. And Brandon wins again! What is this? Someone get in there and defeat him, hurry. Brandon, you said you couldn't do it again. You're stuck. Brandon wins again. Wow, way to go, way to go. Oops. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Let's see. Two Shadows is excited for DC United. You know, yeah. I want to be excited about that. You never know what's going to happen with Come On these days. They're selling off everything left and right, so fingers crossed. Let's see. Great Nero says, sign up for BGG Secret Santa. Will it be great? Nobody knows. That is true. I've done it. I did it 2 years. 1 year was epic. Like, both. I wasn't the kind of Secret Santa you wanted because I could only ever afford to do like what the minimum price was. Like, you have to spend at least $50, I think, is what it was. But at least my first Secret Santa, I got like I got spoiled, so that was pretty cool. And then Laura's Secret Santa person gave her a bunch of used things, which, to be fair, the Secret Santa asked if she would be okay with receiving used things, and she was like, okay, yeah, to be nice. And then she actually did get a bunch of used things, so that's been our experience. Let's see. They sold off. Yes, they did do that, and I think people are expecting them to do more sell-offs. But I hope for everybody's sake, and maybe my sake eventually, that they're able to get DC United. It took them way too long to get to the DC intellectual property. So let's hope that turns out. All right, let's go peruse the preview. I always do this. I always go sort by thumbs. We're not going to get to everything. Look at that. 1,300 titles. And I most likely have never heard of these. I'd rather have 3 used games than 1 new game. Yeah, I guess so. As long as they're in good condition. That's the thing, is like one of them that she got had a big old dent in it. So it was almost like just I don't want this anymore. Here you go. That was the vibe that it had. But I agree with you. As long as they're in good shape. Okay. So this is the week of Spiel. It's happening right now in Germany. So let's see. We're going to start here. This is Horloge. The Prague Astronomical Clock. It's got 1.4K thumbs. I love the cover. The cover is pretty. Become part of Prague's legacy by assembling the majestic and intricate horloge. Am I saying that right? Horloge. That's how I want to say it. Pero Loco Games. Never heard of them. Abraham Sanchez, Paloma, and Pascual. I haven't heard of either of them either, but that's great. I'm glad that the most popular games aren't always the most renowned designers. Let's see if there's some pictures of this. I'll just click on it. That's a 3.47. Ooh, let's look at this. Oh, that's a real thing. Look at that. That's cool. Whoa, it's super colorful. I feel like I'd have a hard time initially deciphering everything. Look at these little guys. Look, they're like look like little Marios. I'll get there. And then there's a lady with a spatula. Where's the dude? Oops. Well, you get the idea. It looks cool. It looks cool. Probably not my style of game. I'm not really doing Euros much these days. Action retrieval and game bonus. Rondell. Oh, now you have my attention. Tech trees. Worker placement. All right. This is one of those that I would play, but I would not buy. So we'll say interested. That's how we're gonna do this. Must have is I would buy if I had income. Interested is I would play but would not buy. Hey, it's rolling, Reggie. Now we're talking. Good to see you. Welcome to this edition of We Look Through the BGG's preview. All right. So you have already released 2 whole lists. I'm curious what piques your interest. Oh, well, as I was telling everybody before you kindly joined us, this is the first I'm looking at this. I have been so out of the loop on all the games coming out, whether it's here or afar. So I will let you know what piques my interest as I say it. So this is interested, horloge. I will play it, but I would not buy it. Recall. Again, another cool looking box. Isn't this a follow-up to Revive? Yes. A deep strategy game from the designers of Revive. I agree that that is a lot of titles. I haven't played Revive, but I have heard great things. Lead your tribe, explore the lands, discover ancient civilizations, and learn from them. I like gadgets. It's a nice board there. Oh, you look slide these things in there. That's pretty cool. Look at this monkey with a pet bird. Pretty cool. Nero says, I love Revive, perhaps my favorite. So Recall is a must, but I don't hardly have anyone to play that kind of heavy game with, so I'll just hope to play Recall one day. Oh, excuse me. Let me go back and redo what I just did. Oh, look at this chimp. Look at this ape. What's it? Okay. Look at this ape with a pet bird. Nero. Again, I'm in the same boat. I don't have... Monkeys have tails. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. This is the kind of game that I would probably play, but I would not own. So I'm going to say interested. I'm going to skip this because I haven't played SETI.
Actually?
Thank you. I'm going to skip this. Not interested. Via Swamp. All right. Fractal Juegos. Rise is the most prosperous clan in this magical swamp. All right, you got my attention. Love the art. Look at that alligator and axolotl. Those are great. And you see these guys back here? What are they doing? They're building a thing. Turtles? That's cool. Player boards. Board thing. Main board. So it looks like it's all set up. I like the look of it. Let's read about it. Rise is the most prosperous clan in the magical swamp. A clan of swamp dwellers aimed at becoming the most prosperous in the area. Move your boats across the swamp, and you will fish, trade, explore temples. I need to. All right, so we've got. Oh, you got an opportunity for unique abilities with some asymmetry. Air movement in game. I don't know. I like the look of it. But let's see. This gets too big. Let's get a closer look. So I guess you're sailing, and then maybe where you land is the action that you do. All right, we're gonna mark this one as interested. I'd play it, but I would not buy it. Nature, these games have never really interested me, so I'm gonna put not interested. Covenant. Lead your dwarven clan to reclaim the sacred mountain. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, we've got Herman. Let's see. I like the color palette. Purple and yellow and red. Dual layered boards. Oh, there was an interesting developer diary on it. Okay. Well, if you're interested, you can go watch or read the developer diary, everybody. Pillars and halls. You know what I would like to do? I'd like to do a study on what games are most popular coming out at Spiel and what games are most popular coming out at Gen Con. Because these are all pretty Euroific. I'd play that game. Okay. We were down, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 down. 1,362 to go. Ada's Dreams. Collect dice from workshop. Rondell. So dice from the Rondell. I wonder if that sounds, that sounds a little bit like Red Cathedral. Let's take a look. I do love me some Red Cathedral. Oh, look at that. Look at that Rondell. It's beautiful. Look at these books. That's cool. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, those are notes. Very nice. That's their, because that's their study. So yeah, this gives me the same feeling of Red Cathedral. Let's see. Who's this by? Tony Lopez. Alley Cat Games. Dice rolling, hand management. Rondell solo. There we go. When an engine is complete, the game triggered prestige points. Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't refuse to play this. But I'm gonna say not interested. No, I'd play. I'd play it. I'd play it. Coming of age. Grow up 1 year at a time. Legends! Hello, Legends. Good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. John Tripp's cat's name is Ada. Her dream is to eat my sandwich. That is my dream as well. I would like to eat your sandwich. No, that doesn't sound interesting to me. Sanctuary. I still haven't played Ark Nova. This is supposed to be the streamlined version. So I would be interested. I would play this. Castle Combo, that's an expansion. Not interested. Legend says, I want to eat your sandwich too, John Tripp. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. I love Cranio Creations. Create your fellowship to conquer the sources of power and control the flow of time. Ooh, look at the colors, Duke. Wow. It's very pretty. Oh no, poor mouse. That rabbit has lightning eyes. That is cool. Very cool cards. We've got endgame bonuses, hand management, multi-use cards. Why not? Oh, okay. The game includes more than 100 cards with themed effects that you will use to build a new deck each game in a sliding tile system. Guides you in managing the time needed for your cards to become usable. simultaneously controlling active rhythm other actors. Okay, that sounds cool. I think. Oh, interesting. Look at this. How interesting. Anyway, let us say that we are interested in this game. Coinish puzzle. Two Shed says it looks interesting and unique. Let's find out. Ooh, wow, that does look unique. It's an actual puzzle. What? Little river. Oh, that's cool. A little book. I'm going to read about it. Decipher the undecipherable. I'm all about deciphering the undecipherable. Unraveling mysteries. Try to decipher the Voynich manuscript using your copy of the book. We got contracts, deck bag, and pool building, pattern building, tile placement. I like all of these things. Based on a real manuscript. Perform the actions on the top side. Okay, I'm gonna put this on must-have. I would buy this game. That just sounds cool. That's the first must-have I've done so far. Boom. White Castle Duel. No, not interested. I'm not really interested in duel games these days. I love White Castle though. I played How to Save a World on Tuesday. I've never heard of this. Have I? How to Save a World. Oh. That's a cool board. I don't... Okay. Yeah, what did you think, Legends? What did you think of How to Save the World? A World. Barnes & Noble, their game of the year, as you can imagine, is a place for all my books. Ugh. They have like 30 copies. This is an expansion for a game that I don't like. Not interested. I feel like this game has... I feel like this game's been out for 2 years. I've seen it everywhere, but I guess it hasn't. Maybe it was crowdfunded 2 years ago. I don't know. Wow. It looks nice. Is that Vincent Dutrait? It sure is. Ooh. Okay, I'll play it. Shh. Quiet, you. Alright. I will be interested in this game. Worker placement was really good. The deck building was pretty cool with multi-use cards, and the theme was really fun. This game was my top 12 new to me in 2025. Nice. That's the sign of a good game, that even if you lose, you still love it. Thanks for the mini review, Legends. Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth, an expansion. Not interested. You know what? I need to do We're gonna filter out expansions because I just don't care. Standalone. Apply filters. There we go. I can't even play the games I have right now. Why would I want to expand them? Aquaria. I like this. I like the idea of this. Take care of your lionfish. That should be the new like default thing you say to people when you leave. When you like leave or you're done talking, like on the phone. All right. Take care of your lionfish. John Tripp likes Moon Colony Bloodbath. I have not heard anybody say anything bad about that game, honestly. It is true Ichiban, the one and only, not some fake Ichiban. It's the true Ichiban. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here, true Ichiban. We're just going through the Spiel Essen preview on Board Game Geek. Looking at Aquaria. So you got this cute little aquarium. All right, I'm on board with this one. Alrighty, I don't even know. I like aquariums. Look at this little dial. That's always a good sign. Hand management set collection. Worker placement. Really? 45 minutes per player? That's kind of long for a game. I don't know. I'd still play it. I don't have time for that, so I'm going to be interested. I'm not going to buy it. Because that sounds like too long for what the game is. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm going to drink a water. Ants! Why it doesn't have a Z like that movie? That'd be funny. If like they just now came out with a game tie-in for Ants. When did Ants come out? 1998. Bug's Life was the superior movie, by the way. How about we eat the lionfish and help the overpopulation? Are they overpopulated? Dig, explore, and forage to expand your anthill and strengthen your colony. Oops. I'm seeing many games in this range on this list. Oops. Well, that's cool. I like the idea. Deep strategy game. End-game bonuses, hand management, hexagon, grid, income. What's that? Roles, asymmetric information, variable setup, worker placement, different worker types. All right, I'd play it, but it's probably too heavy for me to buy. Galactic Cruise, not interested. Lionfish were kept in aquariums, then released in the Pacific, or the Caribbean, and now we have no natural predators and are destroying. Wow, I didn't know that. So we should go on a lionfish safari, is what you're saying. Oh, Legends with some more information. The worker placement and how to save world is cool that you have 2 workers on the planet and 1 on the moon at the start. At the start of the next round, your workers will reset to the planet or moon. But if there's a shuttle on the space you choose, your worker will start on the other location. Oh, neat little puzzle. Kokiyeshi. What is a kokiyeshi? Let's find out. Oh, it's a little doll. Your artistry comes alive as you strategically... That's falling everywhere. Ascend your kokiyeshi up 5 tracks on your player mat, pushing your workshop to produce faster and more skillfully, earning happiness points. Those are the best kind of points to get, is happiness points. Oh, there's chaining. Sign me up. Let's look at some pictures. Oh. Those are really cute. This little round kitty. I like this fox too. Interesting looking game. I'd play it. Baghdad, the city of peace. Build the golden palace of Baghdad. Let's look. Wow, look at this. Is this a big circle? Doesn't even fit on the table. Barely fits. Legend says, I hear tracks and I'm curious. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's much going on in this one. Anybody heard anything about this game? Baghdad, the city of peace. Hammett was, oh, come on. Rondell and worker placement. You have my attention. I'm gonna leave this here. I got to be right back. You have not. Okay. You can read all about it right here while I step away for just a second. I'm back. Hold your applause. Okay. No, I don't know. These little buildings look cool. Where'd that go? Eh. Not interested. Nippon. Zebutsu. Control conglomerates of companies. Not interested. Rewild. A game entirely dedicated to the complex and fantastic ecosystem of South America. Ooh, look at that. Birds on trees. Birds on the trees. Birds on the trees. There's a little ant. Okay. Let's see. Card-driven engine building game Oh, it can be enjoyed in 45 to 60 minutes. Okay. I like this. I like the pieces. Here's a tamarind. All right. An apple snail. Cool. Never heard of such a thing. Is it red delicious? Apple snail? Okay, I'm gonna say that this one is a must-have. I like it. Tax the Rich. A trick-taking game where you can flip the card hierarchy upside down. Sounds like my kind of game. You got the rich or the poor. The president. Incompetent leader. Let's see. Team-based game. Any of the time have a flag symbol, you may trigger a revolution by revealing your cards. This flips the social hierarchy upside down. So the lowest ranking card. Oh, that's fun. That's clever. Having called for revolution, you stand publicly exposed, playing the rest of the round with your cards face up. That does sound fun. All right, I'm gonna put interested in this one. I would play that. Another ant game. Is that the thing this year? Tim Eisner. Weird city games. March of the Ants. Ant. Oh, cool. You got like a build your own ant kind of thing going on. Great tunnel. Ooh, that's a weird looking ant. It could be fun. DIY thorax. That's right, John Tripp. We've got majority influence, grid movement, hexagon, grid, map addition. Oh, it's got a 4x feel in under 90 minutes. Interesting. Evolve your ants. Buy for control. I'm not really one for area control. So I'm going to say not interested. Bohemians. All right, I'm gonna look at a couple more and then I need to head out for the day. But let's go here. Journalists have to dig deep to get a story worthy of the most prestigious award. Oh, what's this? That's kind of cool. You making the whole string thing? I like that. Ooh, these are fun meeples. Push pins. Let's read some more about it. You will work to maintain the prestige and sales of the newspaper while deciding by dedicating the necessary resources to complete the investigation of the big story. Bye, Great Nero. Have a great day. Enjoy your lunch meeting. That one will help with the price. Area majority influence, in-game point-to-point movement, secret unit deployment. Set collection solo. I think this is area, not area. Let's see again. I would play this one just because I like the theme and I want to do the red string. But I probably wouldn't buy it. So I'm going to say interested. Live the life of an aspiring artist in historical Paris. Masterpieces. Card-driven game which players collect cards to find inspiration, seek muses, and manage everyday necessary tasks. Wow, the final prototype, or the prototype, won 3 nominations and 1 award. I love deck building. Let's look at some pictures. What did that say? Opium addiction? Okay. Hilarious, right? Write to a lover, attend a dancing event. Oh, that's sweet. Seems interesting. This is another one that I would be interested in, but I wouldn't buy. What have I said that I would buy? Rewild. Voynich puzzle. Those are the only 2. To be honest, I probably would never get Voynich. I never have enough people to play Voynich puzzle. But I still like it. Our music's out. Let's do a new music. Moonwalk. All right, where were we? Deckers. Hack into a server's network. Yeah, that's not really my theme. So I'm not interested in that. Abroad. Looks pretty minimal. I've got... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not interested. Here's what I'm going to do now. Let's reverse it. Can we do reverse of how it's sorted? Sort by... what if I do... No. Oh, I guess I'd have to go to the last page. Oh well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start going, just skimming. I'm only going to click on things that look interesting to me. No, serial killer. I'm interested in this game. I want this game actually, because I looked into this a while ago. This actually looks really good. You got little donuts. I love it. Yes, I want serial killer. That is a must-have. Man, a lot of political games. Scoundrel Bay. That looks kind of cool. Two to 3 player count for serial killer. Oh. This looks neat. What kind of game is this? Events. Multi-use cards. Track movement. There's another track game. Say I'm interested in that game. Man, politics, battle, war games, tracks. Revenant, Mind Clash. That's a no. A shadowy old neighborhood. Oh, it's Vlada? Cooperative scenario-based adventure game. All right. That's like gonna be a yes for me. I love adventure. Especially cooperative adventure. Yep. All right, that's gonna be a must-have. You want to try Severton? Yeah, that's gonna be a must-have for me. Timber Town. Build the nicest town. I know this guy. River drafting game where players grab tiles from an ever-changing board. Players place their tiles and their towns into the same column. Let's see. Different objectives are used between each game, giving over 1,000 plus satisfying ways to score. Whoa! That's cute. Look at that little beaver. Oh my gosh, these pieces are great. I would play this. Consider me interested. Already have this game. Mardi Gras? Give me something that's like something very unique. Growing. Oh, this sounds unique. Adamastor. I'm looking for unique. Flow. I want this game. I've been keeping my eye on that game. So that's a must-have for me. Y'all seen this? Have y'all seen Flow? I just like the look of it. But this one's been on my radar for a while. Adventure strategy game where players embark on heroic quests by crossing across an icy landscape. Region to region movement system allows heroes and sailboats to navigate the realm with ease. Only the natural shapes of the ice and seas are used to determine movement, so you never need to count squares on a grid. I definitely don't like counting squares on a grid. I like this one. So that is a must-have for me. Booba Kiki? Oh, crab! That sounds fun. See, this is what I'm talking about, unique. A crab game? Forget about it. Is this some programmed action stuff going on here? Chaining? Take that. Simultaneous action selection. Hand management. Yeah, I want O Crab. You said Shackleton Base. Oh, so this is I think, yeah, I've heard, I think that's, is that out? I know there are a lot of people interested in that one. Oops. Is this, no. Show more. All right, I'm gonna do one more show more, and then we'll go through these. Battle of the Divas. Operatic, see, there we go. Us 2-player. This could be fun, actually. Yeah. A Battle of the Divas, and it's about battling opera singers. I think so. So we're gonna do a must-have for that. Again, you get like 1,000 points just for the theme being unique. Fossilium. 20,000 to see. Flipping right. Penguin Kaboom. Tell me more. Fast-paced cooperative game where players become an elite and slightly clumsy squad of penguins tasked with defusing bombs across the icy city of Penguinvania. I like it. 15 replayable missions. It's real time. I do love me some real time games. Penguin Kaboom. Okay. This is going to be a must-have for me. Skybridge. Barbie cubes. That's fun. Pona. Super Meeple. Cedric Millet. I like him. Oh, wow. Look at this box. Imagine Eric. So good to see you. So good to see you on the stream. Thanks so much for being here. About to wrap up my time looking over some of this preview. But glad you made it. We'll be back here around the same time tomorrow, so hope you can join us then. This game looks cool. I'm gonna put this on interested. Well, let me see. Head of the shipwreck salvage company in search of sunken treasures. So that sounds cool. So I'm going to say, well, let's look at the mechanisms. It's auction, map edition, open drafting. I'm gonna say interested in this one. Probably wouldn't buy it, but I would definitely play it. Red carpet looks kind of cool. I remember reading about this whenever it was first announced. You play as a photographer who seeks to capture the best portraits of the celebrities who arrive in limousines and parade down the red carpet. All right, so you're gonna use your phone to take photos. And so you want everything positioned in a certain way. Unique. I like it. I don't know if I'd buy it, but I'd definitely play it. So I'm gonna say interested. Ooh, look at this. The Presents. A game of trust, tragedy, and the unknown. Wow. Strategic horror game that puts you in a Victorian era ghost story. Yes, each game is either fully cooperative or one versus all. Only you have no way of knowing which one. Oh, one player plays as a spirit with unknown intentions. The others are visitors. We need to work together to determine whether the spirit is on their side. I'm also trying to find out what it wants. Right? That's right, Imagine Eric. This game looks cool. So we got action point, area movement, deduction, finale, ending. Let's look at some pictures. Some nice ambiance there. Some special abilities for characters. Location, East Wing. Oh, RIP. This looks cool. This would be a must-have for me. Love it. Patty. Oh, like a rice patty? Ooh, look at that frog. That looks fun. Love frogs. Frogs are are Emma's favorite animal. Grid coverage, hand management. Oh, what else has he done? Oh, SETI. Oh, okay. Aquaria, which is one of the ones I'm interested in. Nice, okay. All right, so then that should get your attention. 30 minutes, that's a good play time. Create your own pond. All right, that's gonna be with a small box game like that. Jumper frog, essential figure that hunts insects and other food. All players influence the jumper frog's action. All right, that's gonna be A must-have. Oh, you liked Aquaria? Let me ask you a question. So I have two ratings. It's either interested if I would play it, but I wouldn't buy it. With must-have, I would buy it. I almost did must-have for Aquaria, but I did interested because it said 45 minutes per player. Would you say that that's accurate? Or do you think that's an overestimate? I didn't know if like, and even if it's like 4 rounds with only 4 turns to round, be faster. It didn't feel long at all. Okay, well then, I'm gonna have to go change that as soon as we're done with this page. Very snappy turns, okay. You knew you were buying it in the middle of the round, okay. All right, I'm gonna go change my rating then. We got a new Stefan Feld game. Ooh. Gives White Castle vibes in terms of limited during. Okay. Well, I love White Castle, so. Interesting. Look at that board. They don't have very much about this game. Strategic dice placement and building menhirs and stellae. I just don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to rate it. Oh, that's the German version. Yeah, it's called Druids of Eudora. I'm going to put undecided on that one because there's not a lot about it. I already talked about Luthier Stroop. Iliad. Okay, so let's go back up. Let's review everything that I've selected this session. We're gonna do where did that? Nope. Oh, must have and interested. All right. Interested in Horloge, Prague astronomical clock. Looks cool. Recall, same thing. I'd play it, wouldn't buy it just because of the weight. I just wouldn't have the people to play it with. That's gonna be the case with most of these. Feya's Swamp, interested. Covenant, interested. Ada's Dreams. It's got a rondel. Of course I'm interested. Sanctuary, interested. Echoes of Time. I think I want to change this to must-have after thinking about it. You like Sanctuary? Would you play, like if given the choice, would you play it over Arc Nova? I'm gonna keep that one at must-have. That looks cool. Luthier, interested. Aquaria, I'm gonna put that on must-have. Ants, interested. Kokeshi, interested. Rewild, must-have. I just like to look at that game. Tax the Rich seems like an interesting take on trick taking, where you flip the card hierarchy. So that looked fun. Sanctuary, okay. Okay, all right. Good criteria. Voynich is really good. Oh, you liked Voynich? Can go along with AP prone players. Okay. I'm gonna change that to interested. Because I really want to play it, but I don't know if it would get much play. After thinking about it, I don't know if it would get much play if I kept it. Tax the Rich, nice. Pulitzer looks good. Do I want to make this? I just want to do this. Who doesn't want to do that? 360. I'll keep it uninterested. I'll keep it uninterested. I reserve the right to change it. Bohemians looks cool. I haven't bought many Portal games over the years. Let's see, what did I have? Detective. We had Detective at one point. Robinson Crusoe, of course. I had Imperial Settlers for a while at one point. Serial Killer is definitely a must-have. I have to have this game. A cunning killer leaves victims in the shadows. Their weakness, a serial addiction. That's perfect. Fortune in the Scoundrel Bay looks really cool. Good-looking game. Build a legendary crew to outsmart rivals in the race for gold and glory. Severton, you got me hooked when you told me it's a cooperative adventure game. Timbertown looks fun. It's a river flowing mechanism that gives you your options to build the nicest town. Flow, I've had my eye on that game ever since. It was on Kickstarter a while ago. So I like the look of it and the sound of the game. Oh, Crab. Who doesn't want a game about crabs? Clumsy and mischievous crabs run away from the cook across an obstacle-filled beach. Chaining. Love chaining. Deck bag and pool building. Love deck building. Racing. So that just looks like a blast. So I put that as must-have. And then the Battle of the Divas. We've got these opera singers battling for operatic supremacy. I love that. Love the theme. So that's a must-have for me. Penguin Kaboom. Also, I love real-time games and your penguins trying to defuse bombs. So, what's not to love about that? The Saros looks really cool. This Sunken Treasure company. So I'm interested in that. Red Carpet. Reminds me a little bit of Picture Perfect, honestly. But I'd give it a try. Then we talked about the presents. That looks incredible. Oh, we've got a Flood Watch. So must have for me. And then, of course, Pondscape with the Pac-Man frog on the front. Looks like a blast. All right, I'm going to call it a day for today. I've got to get back and doing... Oh, let's see. Railway Boom. I don't think I came across that one yet. Because I have it sorted by thumbs. Let's see. Boom. Oh, I must have skipped it. Let's see. That was the point in the scrolling where I had gone through everything really detailed, and I was like, I'm just gonna look at things that really stand out to me. It didn't stand out to me, but I'll look at it. Wait. We've got 2 to 4 players, 60 to 20 minutes. Those bomb squad penguins could have prevented the railway. Nice. Let's see. It is very colorful. Oh, wait, who? Yes. What game of theirs do I like? I recognize the name. I still want to play Bomb Busters. For sure. There's one game that we had that I loved by this designer. Was it? Was it? I feel like that it was. I'm gonna go crazy. I did like this Samurai Gardener. That's a fun game. But I feel like it was something. Well, didn't work on some games from Horrible Guild. Maybe I'm imagining things. Was it? Oh, you know what? Hisashi Hayashi. Oh, it's another H person. That's what it is. Yalrar Hach. That's where I was getting confused. But anyway. Railway Boom. All right, what do we got? Mechanisms. Auction. Network. ENO tool. All right. Interested. Consider me interested. Sweet takes. Gummy trick. Is that not a is that an older game? Oh, Reggie. Well, sorry. I'll do it one more time. All right. Are you in a meeting again? Must have an interested. I'll just do a quick scroll through one more time. We got 29 titles. Oh, okay. Sweet takes. I'll make a note. Let me. Sweet. I'll look at this later. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Interested. Horloge. And remember that interested is I would play, but I wouldn't buy because I don't know that I would keep it or I'd be able to get it to the table very often. Horloge, interested. Recall, interested. Fea's Swamp, interested. Covenant, interested. Ada's Dreams, interested. Sanctuary, interested. Echoes of Time, must have. Must have is if I had the budget, I would buy it most likely just because it looks cool. Voynich puzzle. Voynich or Voynich? Luthier. Yes, that's right. Interested as in I'm interested in my friends buying this game. Aquaria is a must-have. Ants is interested. Kokoyeshi is interested. Rewild is must-have. Text Rich, interested. Pulitzer's interested. Bohemians interested. Serial Killers must-have. I think that's my number one. The game I want most out of all of these, honestly. Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay, interested. Silverton is a must-have. That's also close to the top of the list. Timber Town, interested. Railway Boom, interested. Flow, must-have. Oh Crab, must-have. Battle of the Divas, must-have. Penguin Kaboom, must-have. Thesaurus, interested. Oh crap. Red Carpet, interested. Presents, the Presents looks great. That's towards the top of my list as well. That's a must-have. And Pondscape. We love frogs in this family, so that is a must-have. So those are my lists. I didn't get, I got through a fraction of the list, but that's where we're at right now. But I do have to go for the day. I'm gonna get back to job searching activities. But thank y'all so much for being here while I go through these things. Rowdy partners. Okay, I will add that here. If I don't put it, I will forget it. Rowdy partners. Got it. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's see. Roland Reggie, thanks for being here. Board Game Bard, thanks for being here. A reminder, tomorrow's going to be a blast. We're going to play some, Tomorrow's a blast. We're going to play some fun demo games of chaotic cooperative games. My Blue Heather will be playing. Board Game Bard will be playing. Nero, Great Nero said he was interested. If you're interested in joining us, the games are free. I'd be happy to have you. But they're called Cursed Companions and Paddle Together. It's great seeing you, Imaginaric. We missed you, but understand life happens, but so glad to have you back. Goodbye, John Tripp. Thanks for being here. I did look at Druids of Eudora. There wasn't a whole lot of information on that game, so I put undecided on that one until I look more into it. Oh gosh, look at my cord's hanging. Ignore the cord. I would check out Bonfire. Honestly, that's my favorite Feld game. It was bizarre. I didn't really understand it, but I love the mechanisms of it. So if you haven't played Bonfire, I highly recommend checking it out. Shout out to Reggie's podcast, Board States. Big shout out. And then also, we're gonna do a raid. How do you raid? Oh, I know how to raid. It's been so long. What is this called? Twitch? We read Reclaim Joey. Oh, I've already got it up here. Thank you, my Blue Heather. But we're gonna go raid Joey. Thank you all. We'll see you around the same time here tomorrow. And we're gonna have a blast. So until then, thanks again for being here. We'll see you next time. Did it go? Right now.
You're watching Pieces and Pixels. Follow now and subscribe to join in the fun.